Did you know life expectancy in the US is falling behind? While healthcare advances are helping, what we eat might be cutting our years short, especially certain healthy vegetables you eat every day that could be quietly harming seniors. And wait until you hear about number 7. It will truly surprise you. Stick around to discover which veggies to avoid and the simple changes you can make to keep thriving. Let's take control of your health and make every year count, starting today. Number 1. Spinach. The nutritional powerhouse with a twist. Spinach is like the superhero of greens. It's loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Sounds perfect, right? But for seniors, there's a little twist. Spinach contains oxalates, natural compounds that can bind to calcium in the body. This can be a concern if you're prone to kidney stones or have had issues with calcium absorption in the past. Here's why. Oxalates and kidney stones. Oxalates can form crystals with calcium in your urine, which may increase the risk of painful kidney stones. Calcium absorption. Oxalates can reduce the amount of calcium your body absorbs, a mineral crucial for bone health as we age. Practical tip. If you love spinach, enjoy it in moderation and try steaming it. Cooking reduces oxalate levels, making it friendlier to your body. Also, pair spinach with calcium-rich foods like cheese or fortified milk for balance. If you're on blood-thinning medications like warfarin, talk to your doctor because spinach is high in vitamin K, which can affect how your medication works. 2. Sprouts. Healthy but handle with care. Sprouts like alfalfa and bean sprouts are often considered refreshing and healthy. However, the warm, humid conditions they need to grow can also be ideal for bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella, not something you want to risk, especially if your immune system isn't as strong as it used to be. Why sprouts might be risky. Foodborne illness. Seniors are more vulnerable to severe complications from food poisoning, and sprouts are a common culprit due to bacterial contamination. Practical tip. If you love adding sprouts to your meals, make sure to cook them thoroughly. Cooking kills harmful bacteria and makes them much safer to eat. Or try swapping raw sprouts with cooked alternatives like sautéed bean sprouts or shredded steamed cabbage for that same crunch and freshness. 3. Corn. Sweet treat, tough to digest. Who doesn't love the juicy crunch of corn on the cob? It's a summertime favorite, but it comes with a couple of challenges for seniors. Here's what to consider. Digestibility. Corn has a tough outer layer made of cellulose, a type of fiber our bodies struggle to break down. This can lead to bloating, gas, and indigestion, especially if your digestive system has slowed down with age. Blood sugar concerns. Corn is relatively high in carbohydrates, which can cause blood sugar spikes. This is particularly important for those managing diabetes or prediabetes. Practical tip. If you love corn, enjoy it in small portions and opt for fresh or lightly steamed corn instead of processed forms like corn syrup or chips. You can also pair it with protein or healthy fats to slow down sugar absorption and keep your blood sugar steady. Chapter 4. Kale, the not-so-perfect superfood. Kale has been the darling of the health world for years. It's loaded with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, making it a star in smoothies, salads, and chips. But for seniors, there are a few reasons to tread carefully. Here's why kale might not always be the best choice. Oxalates and kidney stones. Like spinach, kale contains oxalates, which can increase the risk of kidney stones in susceptible individuals. Goitrogens and thyroid health. Kale also has compounds called goitrogens, which can interfere with thyroid function. They block iodine uptake, essential for producing thyroid hormones. Seniors already managing thyroid conditions may want to limit their intake of raw kale. Practical tip. Cooking is your friend. Steaming or lightly sautéing kale can significantly reduce both oxalate and goitrogen levels. If you enjoy kale raw in salads, try mixing it with other greens like arugula or romaine for variety and balance. And remember, moderation is key. There's no need to ban kale. Just be mindful of how much you're eating. 5. Asparagus, a diuretic with a twist. Asparagus is another nutrient-packed vegetable that comes with a few quirks. It's a natural diuretic, which means it can increase urine production and help flush out excess water and salt. While that sounds beneficial, it might not be ideal for everyone. What seniors should watch out for? Dehydration risk. If you're already at risk for dehydration or take medications that affect fluid balance, consuming a lot of asparagus might not be the best idea. Gout risk. Asparagus contains purines, which break down into uric acid in the body. For those prone to gout, a painful type of arthritis, too many purine-rich foods can trigger a flare-up. Practical tip: enjoy asparagus in moderation and always stay well hydrated. If you have gout, talk to your doctor or dietitian about how much purine-rich food is safe for you. Steaming or roasting asparagus with a little olive oil and lemon makes for a delicious and balanced dish. 6. Mushrooms. Delicious, but handle with care. Mushrooms are a fantastic way to add flavor to your meals, but not all mushrooms are created equal. Wild mushrooms, for example, can be toxic if misidentified, and even store-bought varieties have some considerations for seniors. What to keep in mind? Toxins in wild mushrooms. Some wild mushrooms contain dangerous toxins that can cause severe illness or even death. Unless you're an expert forager, stick to store-bought varieties. Agarotine concerns. Even common mushrooms like button or portobello contain a compound called agarotine, which has been linked to cancer in animal studies. While research on humans is still inconclusive, it's something to be aware of. Practical tip: always cook your mushrooms. Heat breaks down agarotine, making mushrooms safer and easier to digest. Stick to mushrooms from trusted sources like your local grocery store or farmer's market. For a healthy option, try grilling or sautéing them with garlic and olive oil. Delicious and nutrient-rich. 7. Potatoes. A staple with a high glycemic index. Potatoes are a comforting and versatile food, but they come with two main challenges for seniors. Number 1. Blood sugar spikes. Potatoes have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause rapid increases in blood sugar levels. This is particularly concerning for those managing diabetes or prediabetes. 2. Acrylamide formation. When potatoes are cooked at high temperatures, think French fries or chips, they produce acrylamide, a chemical linked to potential cancer risks in some studies. Practical tip: opt for baked, boiled, or roasted potatoes instead of fried. Pair them with protein and fiber-rich foods like grilled chicken or steamed vegetables to balance out their glycemic impact. Sweet potatoes are a great alternative. They're lower on the glycemic index and packed with nutrients like beta-carotene. Final thoughts: balance is key. We've explored how spinach, sprouts, corn, kale, asparagus, mushrooms, and potatoes might need a second thought for seniors. But remember, no vegetable is inherently bad. It's all about understanding your body's needs and making informed choices. If you have concerns about your diet, consult your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can help you create a plan that keeps you healthy while still letting you enjoy your favorite foods. Want more tips for healthy aging? Drop your questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and share with someone you care about. Your health journey is unique, and I'm here to help you thrive every step of the way.